for anybody.
We understand the police has picked up some 2 delegates. MPP delegates at Ablekuma North. 2 delegates who are actually executives of the party. We understand the constituency research officer Jones de Graft. Jones de Graft and Abubakar Brima is a constituency organizer. We understand the 2 of them have been picked up following an earlier scuffle at one of the polling stations. That's the Odorkor Polling Station. There was a scuffle earlier. Some accusations flew. Tempers were high. There was some altercation, and we are being told now that 2 Ablekuma North constituency executives of the New Patriotic Party, in the persons of Jones de Graft, a research officer, and Abubakar Brima, who is the constituency organizer, have been arrested. Also in Asin South, we understand tensions are high at a polling center in Asin South. This is the central region.
Team for just constituency.
Yeah, we understand a group of delegates allegedly assaulted an agent of presidential aspirant Dr. Brian Echampong over claims of financial impropriety. So it looks like the Brian money is not getting to where it has to get to, and people are not happy.
Impropriety, is it that he's giving more or they've not been giving?
He's given money for transportation for delegates.
Yes.
Delegates are not receiving the money.
One thing you should also note is that when you are giving people funds for transport, you cannot give it around anywhere near
the voting
center. So if you go there and you try and do that, you'll be taken away.
Be arrested. Very well.
So, but I'm coming up.
Don't be mischievous.
You can tell.
The way he started laughing, you shouldn't be mischievous.
You know, it says I like the way he's classified everything, funds or transport. So let's say the police station is around let's say just a walking distance from my house.
Yes.
Do I need transport?
Yesterday or the day before, they couldn't give you a transport.
No, I'm asking you.
I told you that it's not only for transport.
Do I need transport too?
I mentioned.
So by what criteria is that transport being shared?
Yes, but if you are going to give transport, you should give to all, irrespective of their proximity to the voting center.
No, so I'm saying that. So it's money that is going around.
For
Let's
transport.
admit it.
It has a purpose.
For transport and food.
It has a purpose.
For what?
Transport and food.
I'm saying that. Let's say we are next door to this hotel. Okay.
Yeah.
And let's assume that the hotel is a polling station.
Right.
And we have to move from here to the hotel and vote. Do we need transportation?
Will you give people from Achimota transport to come and vote?
No, I'm saying that we need it.
We don't need it.
I need to ask you
But
one question.
why are you asking me?
I'm asking you a question to respond to you. Yeah, the question is that you came from home, didn't you?
Yes.
Has ChannelOne given you water to drink?
Yes, they've given me
You
water.
couldn't drink water at home.
And
It's past 2 p.m. Polls are expected to close anytime soon. We're still monitoring. Once polls close, we'll go around, we'll touch base with our various correspondents, our various reporters, and bring you, if like, an atmosphere or paint a picture to you what it looks like at the various polling centers across the country. But it's past 2 p.m. Polls are expected to close. Fafa Melody Potofi is joining us from Ablekuma North, where we understand 2 delegates have been picked up. Hello, Fafa. Thank you so much for joining us. Run us through what has happened that has brought us to this point where 2 delegates have been picked up by the police.
Right, so voting just ended at the Odorkor Basic 1 and 2 in the Ablekuma North constituency. Currently, sorting and counting is underway. But before then, 20 minutes for voting to end, we just saw a scuffle erupt, and at the center of the scuffle was the former member of parliament for Ablekuma North, Nana Ekwusu. Now, we do not really know what the issues were, but upon conversations with delegates who have refused to speak on record or on camera, they are saying that it was a matter of money which was supposed to be given out to delegates in order for them to vote, and some people are sitting on the money or hoarding the money and not giving out the money. So the police were trying to mobilize or beef up the security around the inner perimeter ahead of counting. but some of the delegates were resisting adhering to those commands or the directives that was given to them by the police. So the police had to use force, and 2 of the delegates were arrested. Upon further consultation and enquiries, we realized that one of the people who was picked up is the constituency research officer for the Ablekuma North constituency for the NPP precisely, and his name is Jones DeGrasse. And the second person who was also picked up is the organizer, constituency organizer for the NPP. Yes, so that's what we know so far about the matter.
So, Fafa, regarding the former parliamentary candidate, was she intervening, or what exactly was she doing?
So the first person who was picked up, who happens to be Jones DeGrasse, happens to be one of her people, and she and Sheila Bartels have been very open about their stance on the primaries, siding with Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. So they are on the Baumia camp over here, and it was as though they were picking one of her people, so she was trying to intercede and let the police know that no, the guy really didn't do anything. So she was also resisting vehemently. She wasn't having it, so that was why you could see her in throwing, we could say, a tantrum, flaring up.
Very well. Did this incident impact or affect the voting process in any way?
I mean, the voting process had ended literally because there were no more delegates coming in to vote. So we were right about done with the
So polls had closed, but a scuffle erupted as a result of some money that had allegedly not been released, if I understand
Exactly. They were saying that there were a few more delegates who had not cast their votes yet, and they insisted that until the monies due them were released, they weren't going to vote.
Were these delegates in queue?
No, you could see them in small groups and discussing, and some of them expressed bitterly how they know that some of these leaders are sitting on monies which have been given out to be distributed to them. So most of them said until the money reached them, they were not going to cast their votes.
Did they mention who had given them these monies?
You would predominantly hear Baumia camp, Ken camp, Educhum camp, Brian camp. Those are the 4 dominant camps I've heard so far among the delegates when they discuss that monies have been doled out to be given out to them.
Very well, Fafa. Thank you. Thank you so much. We'll come back to you as and when you have more information for us. Fafa Melody Kotofe reporting from the Ablekuma North constituency, where we understand the scuffle broke out, and 2 delegates who happen to be constituency executives of the New Patriotic Party have been picked up by the police service.